So, yeah, my dudes, I played Xiaoyu for 13 days. I practiced her for 5 days. That's the longest I ever practiced a character so far in Tekken 8, before doing ranked anyways. And then I played her in ranked for 8 days. So usually how it works is if I don't rank up for 3 days, I just stop playing the character and move on to the next. But that's not what happened with Xiaoyu. When I reached Tekken King, it was only a day where I reached Tekken King, and I just decided that I'm not gonna play ranked with her anymore because I have no desire to get better with Xiaoyu after that point, after reaching Tekken King. And the real reason why is because I was so heavily carried by my mix-up, and Xiaoyu has so much, there's so much you gotta do with Xiaoyu to really make her work at a higher level, I would say. You can't play her super simple. And I was playing a very super simple Xiaoyu, right? I'm kind of scared to use her evasions more often in Tekken King. I'm really scared to do that because people are so aggressive. I feel like when I mess up and I have my back turned to them, I automatically get punished and it's over. You gotta be kind of perfect when you do certain stuff with Xiaoyu. But after saying all that, I don't, I wouldn't say I don't have any fun with her. I really do think she's fun. So hold on, let me just go over here. I really do have fun with Xiaoyu. I don't nearly have as much fun with Xiaoyu as I do with Asuka. And honestly, I think if anybody else were to make this this little fun category, right? If anybody else were to make it, Xiaoyu would be on the lower end still, because of the fact that I had to practice so much with Xiaoyu to fully understand her. Xiaoyu really doesn't function like anybody else I ever played in Tekken. It's a little weird. She doesn't have super high combo damage, but she has very, very good mix-ups. I think the height of my skill with Xiaoyu was at Raijin. After Raijin, I was literally being carried by my mix-up with Xiaoyu. That's pretty much it. Xiaoyu has a very strong mix-up, and it just carried me all the way to Tekken King. It carried me super hard. I just had to keep putting people in a guessing game, and that's the thing with Xiaoyu. With Xiaoyu, see, here's the thing. You see Steve up there at my favorites, right? With Steve, to win these games, you got to understand your opponent. With Xiaoyu, your opponent has to understand you. You don't even really have to understand your opponent. Once you learn everything with Xiaoyu, they legit have to understand you because you took the time to learn all the moves with Xiaoyu. Now your opponent is sitting there in a guessing game repeatedly, over and over. They're going to be put in this guessing game against Xiaoyu because that's her strength. Her mix-up is her strength. But yeah, I think she's fun. I think she's fun after you learn everything, but just the fact that you have to learn all these moves to make her work, that's why she's on the lower end of fun for me. But she's still fun, and I also said this before, right? I said this in, hold on, I said this in my description of the Heihachi montage. You probably didn't read it, but let me just tell you, when I was making that Heihachi montage, I told myself that when I came back to this list, I'd put him in unbearable because I legit do not want to play Heihachi anymore, okay? I do not want to play Heihachi at all anymore. He's just not my playstyle at all. Making that montage was brutally painful because I was playing Xiaoyu and I had to go back and play Heihachi for the montage, and it just hurt so bad to play this man and remember some of his moves because it's not how I play at all. I would rather play Xiaoyu by a million. I'd rather play Xiaoyu by a huge mile than Heihachi ever again. You're never gonna see me ever play Heihachi again. I never want to play this man ever again. He is not my playstyle. And let me get rid of this bearable column because I don't think I need this at all. So I'm gonna delete that row. So yeah, this is the only 4 I need. So right now, Steve is still my favorite, then Asuka, then Xiaoyu, then Heihachi. The next person we're playing is Lily. I'm not gonna practice her today. I'm not gonna practice Lily or show me practicing her at all until I finish the Xiaoyu montage and then, finish my thoughts on her. These are my thoughts, so these will be uploaded later. Thanks for follow, Blessing. I appreciate it. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Xiaoyu. She's really fun to play, but you got to learn all the moves with her before you really have fun with her. If you go into Xiaoyu blind and you don't know what you're doing, it's not fun. It is not fun. She doesn't play like any of the other Tekken characters. I do not like her punishes. Her punishes just aren't for me. What is it? Her mids at Tekken King. When I got to Tekken King, her mids started to make me really, really mad. And yeah, those are my thoughts on Xiaoyu. Next up will be Lily, my dudes.